like I'm horrible at sending Christmas cards. You know, I'm gonna take a picture of myself and then print it. Happy holidays from Uncle Joey. And you're gonna get you don't need my face on your refrigerator or on your fucking Christmas tree, all right? Some company reached out, Joey, you should do like Christmas balls. I don't want you to think about me Christmas night, all right? Yeah, like Christmas. I swear to God, they'll like do 2 nut sacks and call them Christmas balls, and people could buy them and put them on their ornament. If you're crazy enough to put my balls on your ornament, I can't. I can't. If I was 28, those are my balls to put on. They were beautiful when I was 28. 2 heartfelt nuts. Now, it looks like it looks like 2 nuts with a water balloon. You know, you ever have a water balloon that have that nipple on the bottom that's just ready to bust? Yeah, the little fucking thing. I don't even know what that nipple is for. I may have nut cancer. It don't matter anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'm just happy to be doing this podcast twice a week. And the Patreon, I don't give a fuck. Comedy, I don't know what's going to happen with fucking comedy. Ain't nobody doing fucking comedy. You're out there just praying. Doing comedy now is like, I'm going to go down there and see if I can get COVID. That's your mindset. How the fuck? That's what it's like. Dave Attell used to have a great joke that he would go home at night and find the smell, find the odor, whatever the fuck. One of the funniest things I ever heard. That's us now. You're just going to we're just fucking going on the road to see what comic is going to die first. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're just waiting. That's what comic is going to die first. And I know the odds are on me and another couple other older guys. Go fuck yourself. I'm not folded into your fucking hands. But Saturday, I had a great time. Saturday, I woke up. I had to do some stuff with the girls. The girls said to me, listen, Mercy has to go to kickboxing at 10. I had a fucking slight window. I go, fuck it. Let me run up north, run to Union City, pick up a gift from my wife, and I'll call a few of my buddies, see who's around. I was craving a fucking sausage and peppers empanada from Rose's Deli up in North Bergen. A shout out to Rose's Deli. Fucking tremendous. I've never been up there before. They make, I don't know how many pounds of fresh mozzarella a day. I went up there a couple weeks ago, had the fucking prosciutto with the mozzarella sandwich. I only had a half of it. It was fucking tremendous. It's huge, but I can't eat the whole thing. I'll die of a fucking heart attack. So I said, if I came all the way up here, I went by my fucking, the jewelry store. I got what I needed from my wife. Then I said, fuck it, I'm going to go home. And on the way down the hill, I stopped at the fucking cemetery. I didn't have fucking snow boots though. They must have got a foot of snow up in North Bergen. They've shoveled that I could go all the way down to the fucking cemetery. So I drove all the way down to the row she's at, and there was like an inch on each fucking tombstone. I walked around for like 5 fucking minutes. I'm like, fuck this. Merry Christmas, bitch. And I got back in my car. I love you, Mom, but, you know, I'm not walking around out here like I'm trekking up in Alaska. This ain't no reality show for National fucking Geographic. Those dudes with snowshoes on and shit looking for a grave. I'll catch you next week. Have a fucking great Christmas. You've been there for 40 years. You ain't going nowhere. No, I had to go. I had to go throw a little blessing on my mom for Christmas. And then I said, fuck it. I got a little fucking time left. Let me shoot up the Roses and get a couple of empanadas. I'll see if Tunley Avenue's open. So I shot up Tunley Avenue. I went up to Roses. Thank God there was a fucking parking spot. I went fucking in there. I got a couple fucking empanadas. Then my phone rang. It was a buddy of mine, Chirpy, one of my best fucking friends in life. He's like, hey, man, I got something for you. I go, fuck it. You know what? I got something for you. I brought a couple edibles up there for some of my friends. Just in case. Whatever the fuck they're thinking. Not for me. I brought them up for them. I didn't even have weed in the car. I just brought up, I go, you know what? Chirpy has been my friend since 1979. There's not too many people I trust in the world like I trust Chirpy. He's just, I'm gonna tell you the people's nicknames I saw yesterday, just so nobody gets fucking confused. I saw Chirpy, and we sat in the car, for maybe 10 minutes. Then we got out. We bullshit for another 10 minutes. And I looked at him and I'm like, I can't believe I know you for close to 42 fucking years, 43 years. This is just amazing. Chirpy's chirpy, you know. He lives at home with his mom. He's a hustler. He's waiting on unemployment. He got it. He's in between jobs. He's my age, but he's a genius. And he was there for me when there was nothing. He was there for me when people wanted to fucking shoot me. So I sat with him. We bullshitted. I gave him a little bit of I gave him a container of edibles. He hit me back last night, nice and smooth, and he put a picture up of his mother's chicken parmesan sandwich. He goes, I'm in fucking heaven. Thank you for the edibles. From there, I called another buddy of mine. I go, I'm in the neighborhood. You're around? He goes, I'm around. He goes, I just slipped at the park walking the dog. Let me drop the dog at home. You want to get a bite to eat? I fucking said, absolutely. I shot up there. I met him. We sat at a fucking nice restaurant. We were alone. In the back, just me and him. And we had a nice light lunch. I had a nice little bowl of lentil soup. And I had a nice seafood salad, you know, nothing fried, no bread, no nothing. I drank water. I sat with him for maybe an hour. I got up. I gave him a hug. I got in my fucking car. And I shot and went to see Georgie at his Fairview shop. I brought him a few of the empanadas for lunch. I knew he had his hands filled. So I brought him a few of the empanadas. I think I had a fucking an iced tea in the car, and I gave him some edibles I had. And he was working. He was high up in it. And, you know, I said, listen, I'm going to let you go because I know you're busy. You have customers coming. I got in my fucking car and I came home. But I tell you, when I was driving down Bergen Boulevard and down Kennedy Boulevard yesterday, or Saturday, I'm sorry, it just hit me that I just spent the day with three of the most important people in my fucking life. Like, some people don't get to ever do that. I mean, and, you know, we all have friends. Do you remember when I did This Is Not Happening, and I made a statement that, you know, the show Friends ruined it for everybody because it made people think that they had to have all these dinner parties and 20 people over. I have so many friends. I'm loved. You're not loved. You got a bunch of fucking jerk-offs standing around you.